Hello friends, welcome to my channel GMAT QUANT. Now, I hope you have gone through the first video which I made on the number system. Now, this is the second video in which I would be covering on the questions part on the topics which we had discussed in my first video, that is factors and divisibility. So, if you have not gone through my first video, I would request you to please go through my first video. That will actually help you in building some concepts which would be useful for you to solve these questions. Now, the level of the questions which I have discussed here is from 680 to 750. So, I request you to please go through my video once so that you can actually do well in the question which we will be discussing afterwards. So, this is the first question which I would be discussing with you. In this question, there are two integers a and b, both are odd numbers, and you have to find in the options which have been given to you the result or result of a number which must not be an odd number. Now, I would be giving you approximately 1 to 1.5 minutes to solve this question. This is approximately 650 to 680 level question. So I hope you come up with an answer, and let's discuss this question after 1.5 minutes. So let's start with the solution part now. Now, if you see the first option, and if you remember my first video, when I say A is the odd number and B is the odd number, and the product of odd numbers will be always a odd number. So the first option will give me a result that is always an odd number. In the second option, again, odd number multiplied with a product of odd number. And since the product of odd number would be again odd, so net result would be odd into odd, that would be a odd number. Now, coming to a third part. The third option say b minus a minus 1, odd minus odd is an even number, and even number minus odd number is would be always an odd number. So that would take me to option third, that the result would be always an odd number. Now, fourth option. Fourth option says a plus b divided by 2. Now, a plus b would give me a result of an even number, because odd plus odd, as we have discussed earlier, would give me an result even number. Now, this even number when divided by 2 may or may not give me the result of odd number or even number. For example, if I take a is equal to 3, b is equal to 5, or I would say b is equal to 7, so 3 plus 7 would give me 10 as a result. That would be a even number. But when divided by 2, that will give me a result of a 5. So that would be again an odd number. So I cannot say for sure whether the result would be an even number or an odd number. Now, coming to the final option. Now, the option fifth is a minus b. And as we have already discussed, a difference of odd number or a addition of odd number would always give me an even number as a result. So, in the fifth option, I'm sure the result which I will get would be definitely an even number. So, the answer of this question is E. So, most of the you must have solved this question. For those who have not solved this question, I think you must be clear now how to tackle this type of questions. Now, coming to the next question. The question says x and y are integers and x plus y is greater than 0. If 5x minus 1 is a multiple of 4 and 4y plus 2 is a multiple of 6, then what is the smallest possible value of x plus y? So again, I would be giving you approximately 1.5 minutes to discuss this question, sort it out, and after 1.5 minutes, we will discuss and try to get the answer for this. Let's start with the solution. So, what are the things which have been given to me? The things which have been given to me is that x and y are integers and x plus y is greater than 0. Also, 5x minus 1 is a multiple of 4 and 4y plus 2 is a multiple of 6. Now, what I deduce is that if I take one equation at a time, that is 5x minus 1 equal to 4k, where k is any real number possible in which the value of x comes to be an integer. So I write it down 5x equal to 4k plus 1 and x equal to 4k plus 1 bracket में whole में divided by 5. Now what I get is that at for k value of 1, 6, 11, minus 4 and minus 9, I am getting the x value of 1, 5, 9, minus 3 and minus 7. That is x is an integer. Now similarly I will do for other part of the equation where I would put 4y plus 2 equal to 6k dash and uh, 4 then I will get the y as 1, 4, 7, 10, minus 2, minus 5 for k dash value of 1, 3, 5, 7, minus 1, minus 3. Now, I think this part must be clear to you. Now, taking the next part, now we have to find the value of x plus y and that to be least given that x plus y is greater than 0. Since at x equal to 5 and y equal to minus 5, what we get is x plus y equal to 0, but that would not be the answer. Now, uh, taking further cue from the options which you have values of x which you have find out and the values of y which you have find out, we get to know that at x equal to minus 3 and y equal to plus 4, we get the value of x plus y is equal to 1. So the minimum value of x plus y which can be possible in this question is x plus y is equal to 1. So the option would be the B answer. The correct answer is B. Let's focus our attention on the second part of the questions which have been asked in GMAT. In GMAT normally you are being asked two types of questions. One is problem solving and another is data sufficiency. The problem solving is a bit straightforward, but data sufficiency is little bit on a complicated side. But if you use your presence of mind, then you can get the answer very quickly and easily in a data sufficiency part also. And the 50% of the questions which you will get in a GMAT examination in quant section would be data sufficiency and the 50% would be problem solving almost. In data sufficiency questions, a question would be there, and after that there would be two statements, statement 1 and statement 2. Now the answer choices would be done in as follow. For example, if you get the question answer, or the if you get the answer of the question which have been asked in a state, well, in a question with statement 1 only and not by statement 2, then you have to mark the option A. If you get the answer of the question by using statement B only, but not by using A, then you have to mark the answer B. But if you have to use both the statements to get the answer of the question, then you have to use the option C. And if the question can be solved independently by option A also and by statement A also or by statement B also, then you have to mark the option D. And if you cannot able to solve the question by using both the option A and B, then you have to mark the option E. So I think I'm clear with you. So here's the question for you. We have to find the value of A in a question given that A and B are two distinct integers and their product is 30. The statement 1 says that A is an odd integer and statement 2 says A is greater than B. So you have to get me the answer of this question. I will give you approximately 1 minute, 1.5 minute to solve this question and hope you come up with an answer. To solve this question, I will break down 30 into multiples of two numbers and label them A and B. Now, what are the options which I have got? 1 into 30, 2 into 15, 3 into 10, and fourth option which I have got is 5 into 6. Now, coming back to the two statements which have been given to me. The statement 1 says A is an odd integer, and as you can all say, see that each option which we have or each probability which we have discussed of making a product 30, I'm getting a one number as an odd integer. So it would be difficult for me to tell the value of A exactly. Now, using the second statement says that A is greater than B. Since A is greater than B, so each statement or each probability which we have discussed of making a product 30, I'm getting a number greater than the other number. So by using statement 1 also and by using statement 2 also, it's been difficult for me to find out the value of A. Let's combine these two statements. A is an odd integer and greater than B. So that would be only possible when I consider the option B, in which I've labeled find out the product of 30 in terms of 2 into 15. Here 15 being an odd integer and 15 is also greater than 2. So it would be easy for me to find out that the value of A would be 15. So by using both the statements, statement 1 and 2, I can get my value of A and B. A is equal to 15. So this gives me the option C as a result, that I have to use both statements to get to my answer. Hope you have understood this question. I hope you had understood all the questions which we had discussed in my video till now. In my next video, I would be covering certain more questions related to data sufficiency only, but the level of the question would be a little bit on a higher side, approximately 750 level plus. So do watch my next video, and till then, stay safe, stay indoors, and have a good night. Also, if you like my video, do please press the subscribe button and also the like button. Also, if you have any doubts, any suggestions regarding the video, please mention in the comment section, and I will be happy to improve my video so that you can understood more and more. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.